we're vinyl wrapping this table, except we're not vinyl wrapping it this color. We're vinyl wrapping it in this fake marble. I've been seeing this a lot on the internet of people vinyl wrapping their countertops or their refrigerators or whatever it is. They're vinyl wrapping, but they're using this marble looking vinyl wrap. And this right here is a very old bar top table. I don't know much about furniture. Alright, let's go ahead and get a closer look at the marble vinyl wrap that we have over here. Now this is custom printed, and if you look, there's no pattern or anything. It's kind of just one continuous piece. I'm spread eagle on this one over here. There you go. So it's one continuous piece, and what's nice about that is that you can kind of pick and choose how much white you want, how much black, how much gray, what kind of design, what kind of pattern you would like. It's kind of cool. And we do have a lot. So right now I'm kind of liking this. Kind of like this black accent going across the table. A little bit of that maybe. What do you think, Allie?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Something like that. So we're going to go ahead and cut the piece out and then start our wrapping. Now, if you are new to vinyl wrapping, guys, a tabletop is highly recommended item to first vinyl wrap, as it is one flat piece, guys. So not too difficult. Here are the basic necessities that you need. Heat gun. This thing is your savior right here. This thing's going to save you every time. Wrapping glove. Mine is very dirty. Make sure yours is cleaner than this. Squeegee with a nice soft felt so you don't scratch the vinyl when you are squeegeeing. And lastly, a very sharp blade to cut any pieces that need to be cut. And that is it, guys. That's all you need to vinyl wrap. Tabletop's good. Maybe your fridge. Anything that's one solid flat surface is good to wrap. Alright folks, let's go ahead and get right into it. As you can see, we're peeling off the back paper on the wrap here, exposing the adhesive, and this is why I tell you to start wrapping on a flat surface, like a tabletop or a desk or anything like that, simply because it's easy to wrap that, guys. It's easy to manipulate the wrap. You're not really doing much pulling or stretching. Unlike wrapping a car, cars have curves, they have angles, they have aggressive curves. It's much harder to manipulate the vinyl wrap. Some people heat it too much, or they'll stretch it or pull it incorrectly, and then that will just cause wrap damage, guys, and you don't want that. As you guys can see here, my niece here is just eagle-eyeing all my work here. She's pointing out all the imperfections. Under a flashlight, much easier to spot them, and this being white vinyl wrap, it's pretty easy to note. That's the downside with wrapping flat surfaces, is anything you leave behind there, if it's not properly cleaned or prepped, guys, you will notice it. You'll feel it as well on a flat surface. But anywho, guys, back to this. Well, she's pointing out all my imperfections, and all I have to do is heat up the wrap. That loosens up the adhesive. Pull it back up, stretch it if I need to stretch it, and then just glaze that sucker with a squeegee, guys. Super simple. It's pretty forgiving too. Alright, we're about to work this side of the table. As you guys can see, all those wrinkles. It's not flat, it's not perfect. What we do is we heat it up a little bit and we slowly pull up the vinyl wrap, guys. Slowly. You don't want to tear it off whatever surface you're vinyl wrapping. Got to be gentle with it. Use the heat, as that does loosen up the adhesive. We stretched it a little bit, pulled it up to the edge of the table, and we start squeegeeing away that bubble. You could see it sticking up, and you also see me holding up a little exit route for all that air to escape to. It's pretty critical, otherwise you're just pushing around the bubble to another part of the surface. But here we spot another imperfection, and I heat it up and very slowly remove the wrap up to where the imperfection is at. I heat it up, as that helps a lot, and we stretch all the way to the edge here, making sure we have no wrinkles in our wrap. Squeegee to the side, pull it towards my exit route for all the air to escape, and we are hash browns from there. Alright, so we have the flat part of our tabletop here, vinyl wrap, guys. We're going to go ahead and move on to the sides, or the bumpers as I like to call them. And if you take note, look at our vinyl wrap, guys. Looks damaged, looks warped. It looks like the sleeve of a wizard, but don't worry, that's all normal, guys. We have been heating up this wrap, and it has been shrinking and expanding all along, so that's all normal stuff. But the way I'm doing this here, guys, is I have my wrap glove, I have my heat gun, I'm just heating up the area and using my wrap glove to pretty much attach the vinyl wrap to the bumper edge of it. Not trying to put too much tension on it. Here's our finished product. Well, at least the tabletop's finished. We still got this stuff to worry about. Got to do the bottom piece, and then we got to make those legs sexy yet again, guys. But here it is, tabletop, nice flat shine and finished. Love the glossy look. Now, when you do order these, they are custom printed, as I mentioned. They do actually give you the option of either picking different brands, you know, for the wrap before they print it, as well as the sheen. As you guys can tell, we got a nice gloss look. They do have satin and matte but obviously I wanted to replicate marble, and marble is quite glossy. That is going to do it, folks. I appreciate you all joining me up to this point in the video. Hopefully you also learned a little something about vinyl wrapping too. Make sure you start on that flat surface, guys. A desk, a fridge, an appliance, surprise mom and dad, something like that, guys. Start there, and then you can work your way to a more challenging object to wrap, something with curves and turns, and where you have to do inlays, all that good stuff, guys. But if you are interested in that vinyl wrapping, check out the channel, as I've done my STI twice. I've done my F-150 twice. I did this 2021 STI and an Evo 10. Check all that stuff out if you're interested. Other than that, appreciate you all. I will catch you all on the next one. Peace and take care.